caught in the crossfire. It's caught in the
Hey, to whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watch from the sidelines one too many times. Wicked games we play make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2. Trouble don't last when the tough get going. Baby, all we do is win, so show me my opponent. Adversity, doubt, stress, could care less, cause how we handle those like an S on.
I assume it's in the courthouse in Scranton. Oh.
Hi, so apparently Jason has court tomorrow. We didn't receive any papers on that. But I'm sure I'll tell the court how he's been treating me, if that's the case. So can someone give me that information?
Hey, Loveys. So we have a lot to go over, and it's not going to be easy. So bear with me. I'm going to cut out the parts that we don't really care about. And why can't she look it up herself? Do her fingers work?
Because am I okay? No. No, I'm not. I've been treated pretty horribly. For just saying so when barking in my ear is annoying. I called every name in the book. So I really need that information. I see how you put shit in his head and get him to treat me fucking foul.
No one can make him treat you the way that he does. He treats you the way that he does because of him, not anyone else.
I find it very interesting that mostly men saying this to a woman. You're probably abusive toward women. You probably love to see a woman in pain and hurting and suffering. All I do is stand up for my sisters. Oh, Ansia, you love seeing me get my karma. All you want to do is spread your legs for anyone you see popular on the internet. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm not getting any karma. What karma am I receiving? What did I do to deserve to be treated so horribly? Huh? Everything you're mad at me about is what he did. You call me fat all you want. I don't care.
I think it's really gross that Rev calls her fat because that's supposed to be the one person that doesn't talk to her like that.
It's okay. A woman can cry so many times, but yet nobody believes the woman until she's dead.
That sounds like something out of a DV movie. Okay, that is not what you're dealing with right now. Rev's an asshole. Don't get me wrong. You're 1000% right about that. But he's not gonna unalive you.
That's the truth. Men enjoy hating women. Men enjoy abusing women and treating them like shit and like they don't exist. And tearing them down until they feel like they are nothing with no hope or prospect in life. I have nothing to live for. I have nothing to die for.
That was your choice, though. You're 41 years old. You had 41 years to get yourself together to become a successful adult. Instead, you just sat around and did nothing and waited for other people to do it for you. Jason was one of those people until you both blew through all that money. And now here you are with nothing, and he's ready to leave. So, see what happens when you expect everyone else to take care of your problems and you don't actually set a life up for yourself? This is what happens.
I'm just here, forced to exist and live in misery, knowing you tried your hardest just for everyone to hate your fucking guts. And that's what I live with every day. Sorrow and hatred thrown at me on every side with no safe place. You can go be abusive to me and say whatever you want. It says more about you than me. I'm a woman crying, feeling empty and completely lost and brokenhearted. Brokenhearted. You hear what you want to hear, but you don't listen. You believe what you want to believe, but you don't seek the truth.
I honestly can't sit here and listen to her feel bad for herself. So I'm going to cut a lot of this out because we've heard it a million times and nothing changes, and it just bores me to tears.
Everything is thrown in my face. You can say how much you love me publicly, but privately you tell me how much you despise me.
When I'm bipolar out, I don't mean it at all.
And Rev has entered the chat, folks. This is what we're here for. This is what we're here for. To see them fight about nothing. He's bipolared out. Jason, you don't have a bipolar diagnosis for the 80th time.
What I really mean is that I love him.
It's so funny how everyone says I don't care about him being bipolar, but no one gives a shit about me being borderline.
That's because you don't do anything about your borderline. You don't see a therapist. You aren't on any medication for your mental health. So it's really hard to believe that you have BPD at all because you do nothing to manage it, and it's a disease that has to be managed. And why should we care? I have my own problems, Shanny. I have lupus. Do I expect anyone to care about me and my lupus issues? No, I don't. It's my problem and I deal with it and I manage it. Try it.
No one gives a shit or even know that loss and rejection is our number one trigger. Nobody cares about that. And they continue to reject you. They continue to be evil with their tongue to you.
They should care.
You want to complain about me not caring about Jason's fucking bipolar, even though I do. I take extra care not to try to fucking trigger him. But nah, for him, he uses every trigger possible to piss me off, to make me feel like I'm unwanted and I'm unloved.
Wow.
You call someone a pig, you call someone disgusted and pathetic, that they're fat. You expect them to feel loved that way? You expect them to feel wanted that way? Well, they don't. No one takes in consideration of my mental disorder.
BPD is not a mental illness that you play around with, and you can't be smoking Delta 8 on it. You can't be mixing it with other medications. You can't do that with BPD medication. And you need to be getting therapy regularly with BPD so you learn how to manage it, because it's chronic, it's meaning there's no cure for it. But does she do that? No. So why should we take it seriously if you don't take it seriously yourself?
All I wanted in my life was to feel loved and accepted and treated with respect, and I never, not once, got that. It's always this back and forth. I hate you, I love you, I hate you, I love you. And I'm in tears again, wondering what the fuck did I do this time? And you know what? I didn't do anything other than express myself. I'm barked in my ear. I say that's annoying, and I'm treated like the scum of the earth. You try living with that? He can say publicly how much he loves me. Privately, he tells me how much he hates me and how worthless I am.
I don't believe that anyone should be called worthless by their significant other, but really, what? You don't make your life easy, Shannon.
I didn't get held. I didn't get told it's gonna be okay.
Oh, dear Lord. You didn't get held and told everything was going to be okay? You're 41. Who holds me when things go wrong in my life? I'm a single mother of 2 little boys. Who's holding me and telling me everything's going to be okay? Nobody. I have to manage that on my own like a big girl. You can do the same thing. You're a grown-up.
I got told I'm sorry. Why aren't you happy right now? You're disgusting. You're pathetic. How dare you cry? Constant gaslighting. Constant. Told I don't feel the way I do. Constant, I should feel this way. Constant, I should do this. I should do this. Constant, you really not in pain. You can do what you want to do. But when I do what I want to do, I get yelled at. I get treated like I'm horrible. I can't even say someone's being annoying for barking in my ear without getting hell for a day and a half. Almost 2 days now. I don't got freedom. I don't got love. I don't got acceptance. All I have is hate. And get laughed at for being upset over it. A form of gaslighting is you're upset over what they do and they act like it's a fucking joke. You say, I don't care about his mental health. Nobody gives a damn about mine. It's okay to laugh at the girl who's broken. It's okay. She's broken. She's awful. Let's just laugh at her. Let's just laugh at her and then in public say how much I love her even though I'm making fun of her. If you truly love someone, you want to take that pain from them. And you want to comfort them. And you want to make them feel like they're special. Do I get that? No, I get laughed at! I get laughed at for being upset. And made fun of and told how disgusted I am for being upset.
What did I do when I woke up?
I don't care.
I was willing to let all this go, and I said I love
Yeah, and then you went back to calling me disgusting and a pig and a cunt and every other name in the book.
because you had your head in your phone and you called me a pig.
Why do you think?
You are free. You are free to get up and walk out this door.
Yeah, let me hobble to the door to the corner of the street and sit
Leave
there.
this place. Leave this place.
He knows she ain't leaving. She's got nowhere to go. And this is him drunk. So this is how he really feels. So all of you who were so kind to help them with food because they didn't have any food, it was going to Rev's alcohol fund. So I hope you're proud of yourselves. Good job. Well done.
Yeah, if I only had a place to go, I would!
Well, fine.
I don't want the door open. Can you close the goddamn door? You're constantly opening and closing doors, and I'm tired of it. All you're doing is letting hot air in and letting the cold air out, or keeping the hot air in. Can I have something? You're no victim. All you do is treat me like shit. And then when I finally had it, you act like you're the hurt one. And I'm tired of being used that way. My parents used me that way. My brothers and sisters used me that way. My exes treated me that way. I'm upset. And it's valid to be upset when you're treated like you're garbage. It's valid to be upset when you're not treated with respect, and you're treated like you're some kind of fucking enemy when all you want to do is just live, and you can't. But I hope there's a court date tomorrow. Tell them what you've been doing to me. And then you'll get it. Legally. You'll finally get, oh, you fucking abused a fucking disabled woman and treated her like shit.
You still got that roof over your head, though, don't you, Shanny? You still have food in your stomach. You still have electricity. You still have a place to lay your head down at night. So, how hard is it? And none of it comes from you working and paying for it yourself. You just live there, scot-free, rent-free, money-free. Must be nice.
You'll get that. You get to feel how I feel. And embarrass me in the public. With your fucked up antics. Always bragging about how other women want you.
What other women? What other women want him? I'm dying to know. Who wants Rev? Certainly not me or any woman that I know. So, don't worry about it, Shanny. He's all yours.
Always bragging how good looking you are. And how much of a good guy you are. You don't cheat on me. Good guys don't say that. You're lucky I don't cheat on you. Wow.
I never said that.
You did the other day.
I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
But continue to twist things because that's what you do.
I'm not twisting anything. I'm being a mirror.
You're abusive.
I'm not abusive.
And everybody sees it.
I'm not abusive. I don't call you names.
Everybody.
I don't call you names.
That's why the
I don't touch you.
Privately to talk to me.
I don't take advantage of you. I say please and thank you to everything.
Yeah.
I go out of my way to stay silent.
Mm-hmm. You're real silent.
I make excuses for you.
Oh! Oh, I've done that for you many times.
No, Jason, you just lie nonstop. Every word that comes out of your mouth is a bullshit lie. And no, you don't. Sorry, disagree.
I want to be free and not be abused and treated bad. I want to be validated and supported. I want to be looked at as family and a friend and a confidant. That's what I want. Have I ever gotten that from anyone? No.
You haven't gotten that from anyone else because you've never displayed that towards anyone else. You want to be a confidant and a friend and be treated with respect. Respect is earned. It isn't given. It's earned. And you have done enough for people to have very little respect for you. So that is the reason why.
No. I get told I'm disgusting. And I'm fat. And I'm undesirable. How much I'm hated. Reminded how many people hate me. That's what I get. Not an ounce of respect or dignity. Not an ounce. If I was truly evil, if I was truly the bad guy, I'd be a lot different. I wouldn't be a pool of tears. I'd be seeking revenge. No, but I cry out to my Heavenly Father. Take me, Lord. I don't want to be here anymore. It's cruel. Every day on this earth is just another reminder of how cruel it is. How uncaring, no warmth in it. Just sorrow and mourning. And feelings of unloved and hated. That's every day for me. A reminder that I'm hated. A reminder I'm unloved. A reminder that mankind looks at me as some insignificant being that's expendable. Not one day have I felt special. And that I matter. Always reminded how horrible I am.
Hey, Shanny, why don't you put your big girl panties on and start being that for yourself? All those things that you want to be validated, and do that for yourself. Don't expect other people to do it for you, okay? Because it's not going to happen, and then it's not other people's responsibility to give you affirmations of what a wonderful person you are because you don't display that. So you have to do that for yourself, which if you and I ever spoke, could teach you exactly how to do that, but that will never happen. Just like when I tried to help your lovely boyfriend, that never happened either. So I give up trying to help either one of you, but you have to be that for yourself. No man is ever going to be that for you. Yes, boys, men, husbands, boyfriends, whoever can say very nice things and make us feel better for a second, but if you don't feel that on the inside of your soul, it doesn't mean shit.
And I don't even do half the things you people do to others. And Jesus Christ said, if the world hated you, know that it hated me first. I know Jesus loves me, but I sure wish he would take me off this rock and let me just be with him and only him. So I don't have to deal with being tormented on this planet anymore by hateful pieces of shit.
We want Rev. We want Rev. We want Rev. That's the only reason I'm here. I've heard this woe is me story from her too many times.
You can't say you love someone and make them feel like they're hated pieces of shit. You can't say you love them and then rip them up and tear them down and treat it like they don't matter. That's not love. That's hate. That's control. That's possession. But love it ain't. That's how I am. That's how I feel. If you're mad at me for feeling that way, oh well, I don't care. It's how I feel. I feel unloved and uncared for. because of how I'm treated. The Bible says out of the mouth comes the abundance of the heart, and if that's what's coming abundantly out of their mouth, that's what's abundantly in their heart.
No, not if they're bipolar and they say shit they don't mean. Honey. Because I love you.
But I'm so abusive to you.
When you're spiraling, you can be.
I'm not spiraling. I'm saying how I feel because I was put in that position.
Okay. I will validate that. Absolutely. I'm truly sorry.
If you honestly think someone saying it's annoying for you barking in their ear is disrespect towards you, I can't help you. You were disrespecting me by barking in my ear.
Yes, because I was too manic and I got...
Yeah. But yeah.
Stop blaming it on mania, okay? That is not what's going on. You don't get to drag other people down, or even Shanny for that matter, because you're manic and then use that as an excuse. You are drunk. You're on alcohol right now. So if you were manic, you would know better than drinking. You can't drink on that. You can't drink while you're going through that, first of all. Second of all, that's bullshit. You're not manic. You're not going through mania. You said what you wanted to say to her because she pissed you off. And you're drunk. Therefore, the truth serum came out. Oh well. I hope court is an absolute nightmare for you, Rev. I really do. And I hope you get I hope justice is finally served for you.
I'm the abusive one, but yet you were the one who started it and started barking in my ear, disrespecting me.
I'm sorry.
And I'm called a bitch and a whore and everything all goddamn night.
You're none of that. You are none of that. None of that.
I always wanted a fairy tale romance where I have a prince rescue me
That doesn't exist, honey.
and treat me like a queen.
It doesn't exist.
You were treated like a queen. He moved you into a beautiful townhome. You guys had tons of money. You got everything you wanted. If you wanted it, he got it for you. You had tons of expensive makeup, electronics. You were treated like a queen. But the reality of a fairy tale, I want some magical man to come and save me from my problems, is completely ridiculous. It's a completely ridiculous statement. That is not reality. It does not work like that. There might be a wonderful person that comes into your life and offers you a lot of great things or has a lot of money, but that doesn't mean they don't have a dark side. We all have our dark sides, right? We all have the sides that we hide. That's going to come out eventually. Nobody's perfect. You're not perfect, Shannon. So why do you think that you deserve to be treated like a queen by the perfect man? Don't mind my animals, they're fighting. Stop fighting, you two. Be nice.
It's not real.
It doesn't matter. It's how I should be treated.
Relationships have back and forth.
I should be treated like I matter and not treated
And
disrespectfully.
that's why I clean your ass for you. Okay, you do matter.
Do you know how
I think it's really messed up that he says that while she's on a live stream, because he knows that people are going to poke at that and make fun of it. And it's got to be humiliating for her and for him, more for her. But she always says that when she's live, as if that is the definition of love. I don't care what's going on with me. I don't want my significant other ever wiping my behind for any reason whatsoever. Get me a home health aide. Don't you do it. You don't come anywhere near me.
disrespectful saying that is to someone?
No, it's not. I love you.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Constant embarrassing me on the internet.
Yeah, you roll your eyes at me constantly.
Well, gee, when someone's bragging about how teenagers are flirting with you, maybe it is fucking ridiculous.
Teenagers.
Oh, look at these young girls always flirting with me. Fucking dumb shit. 40-year-old man acting that way. And then and not seeing the disrespect in your wife in that.
Oh my god. That's your own insecurity.
Yeah, right.
It is. Because I don't look at them. Oh.
Yeah, except you tell me how hot they are.
Well, they are.
I thought
Oh, Jesus, Jason, they are. You say that they're hot. Well, they are. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Men never say that to the woman you're with. Don't talk about how hot teenage girls are. It's creepy and cringy and really disrespectful.
You didn't look at them. How do you know they're not hot if you don't look at them?
Because I'm not blind.
Yeah, so you did look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have all these hot women come
I have
up.
eyes.
Well, good for you. Why don't you try something with them and see
And
how
there's
your
hot
relationship
guys. There's hot guys that hit on you.
Who? I'm never out.
Not out. I mean on the internet. Hot guys. Very hot guys.
Do I brag about it?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
You know you're hot.
No, I don't. I think I'm gross most of the time.
You're not though. And when you dress yourself up, you get some makeup on, you look gorgeous.
I don't agree with that statement either. Telling her when she gets dressed up and puts makeup on, she looks gorgeous. She should look gorgeous to you without makeup and without being dressed up nice. That's how it should be, but it's not with these two.
I want to be hot! I don't want to be labeled as some kind of sex thing! I'm 41 years old!
I meant that as a compliment, honey. It's just a compliment.
I don't want to be sexualized!
I'm just complimenting you.
That's not a compliment!
To tell you you're hot? That's not a compliment?
No!
Oh, okay.
Because you don't mean it!
Yes, I do.
Oh, really? Because in private you tell me how fat and disgusting I am!
I don't mean that.
Oh, you don't mean it. Oh, so in private you say the things you don't mean.
When I'm really bipolared out and angry.
Yeah. Well, I say what I mean.
Okay.
I don't fucking lie to hurt someone just to hurt them.
Part of my disease.
Yeah, right.
It's part of my disease. Is that so? If it was so part of your disease, then you would do something to help that disease that you were never diagnosed with.
I've never been treated with someone with bipolar like you have treated me.
How many bipolar people have you known?
Several.
Okay. Well, mine manifests this way. And I'm sorry. Because I truly love you.
No, you don't.
Okay, fine. I don't. That's gaslighting.
No, Jason, that's not gaslighting. You are going from get out, go out, get out of my house to I love you, honey, you're gorgeous in a matter of 2 seconds. You are very manipulative and the only one playing mind games in this particular situation.
Yeah, you can't treat me like you love me, though.
When I fuck up. No, I fuck up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And go to therapy like you promise everyone. Get the help you need.
Yeah, I gotta go to Scranton Counseling. Because they said,
Yeah, why don't you do it for once?
well, it was gas, but I have gas.
Like, I've been asking you for
I haven't had
over
gas.
years.
I
now.
haven't had years.
Years I've been asking you to
No,
get
you
help.
haven't.
Yeah, I have.
Because this hasn't manifested this bad. So you're lying again.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Really?
Stop lying.
How am I lying?
It's been in the last year that it's
No.
gotten this bad.
No,
Oh, God. Make your own narrative then. Go ahead. Make your own fucking narrative.
I'm not making my narrative
That's what
up.
you
It's
do
the
all
truth.
The time anyway.
It's the truth. I've been
No,
asking you to
not
get
the
help for
fucking truth.
years.
It's been the last year that I've been starting to see Phil fucking appear in front of me.
Well, maybe you should change the way how you live.
First of all, there are plenty of practitioners out there that do remote appointments. I don't recommend them. I think it's better to get help in person and connect with another person who is your therapist. I think it's very important to have a connection with your therapist. And I think face-to-face is better. That's just my personal opinion. But if it's this bad, take the remote. It's better than nothing. It's because I didn't have gas. Well, you don't need gas if you do it remotely, and you would have been somehow helping your disease that I don't even believe you have. I think this is just who you are, and you like to blame it on the disease because it gets you out of your disgusting behavior. But they do have plenty of remote options now with technology and Zoom and all that. So try again, Jason. Try another excuse.
Yeah, I would. I'm a caregiver to you, and I can't be away from here long.
Yeah. Too bad you don't care for my emotions and mental state.
Well, I am going to get help. I am.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
I want to be what you need. But I'm not mentally well enough to do it. So I need to do that. I'll go. Look, if I got...
You can't even call the fucking cops to see if you have a court case tomorrow. You can't even call anywhere to see if something's going on with you.
Well, I don't know how they would know. I would have to call the courthouse. And they told me, the cops...
Yeah, and I asked you to, and you were like, I don't care.
When the cops...
Let them arrest me. Fine.
The cops...
Be arrested tomorrow.
Would you shut up?
No.
The cops were here, and they told me you'll get your notice in the mail. And I didn't receive anything in the mail.
Could that possibly be because you never went down and actually changed your address when you moved to PA and they don't have any way of mailing you anything? It's your responsibility to know when your court dates are and to keep track of them, Jason. You don't depend on someone mailing you something or calling you. You're a big boy. If you have a court date coming up, call the clerk and ask what day it is. It's really easy. Or just miss it and say screw it and get a bench warrant put out on you. That could happen too. So either way.
I'll enjoy being in handcuffs tomorrow.
No, I'm going to go. I'll go to the court. I'm going to go to Scranton Counseling at least tomorrow. And then I'll go to the courthouse.
You ain't going to do shit.
Huh?
All you are is full of broken promises.
Smoke more.
All I've been given is broken promises.
Broken promises, yeah.
I know. Go to marriage counseling. That didn't happen.
Marriage counseling is for married people. You guys aren't married, and you won't even leave the house, Shanny. How are you supposed to get marriage counseling?
Broken promises. That's all I have. And hate. I feel fucking safe. I hope someone presses that red button to end all of our misery. Happy Shannon never existed. Because Happy Shanny is not allowed to exist.
You sure were happy when you guys had all that money, though, right? That was Happy Shanny, right?
Whenever I'm happy, it's that time for man to put me down and treat me like I'm nothing. And I say man specifically because it's mostly men who abuse me. It's mostly men who say horrible shit to me. You wonder why you guys don't get laid? It's because you treat women like shit. You wonder why you men don't have good relationships? It's because you treat your woman like shit. You wonder why you're alone and bitter? It's because you treat women like shit. If there actually are good men out there, I've never met one. I never met one. Not one. Not one man have I met that treated a woman decently. Not one. Keep pointing your fingers at me when it's your fault. It's men who cause the wars in this world. It's men that causes the fights in this world. It's men who like to degrade women and use the basic tropes of she's crazy, she's a bitch, she's a slut. That's all you got. Or fat. You're fat, you're a bitch, you're crazy, and you're a slut. That's all men can give women. While expecting us to suck their little fucking peepees.
That sounds a lot like you there, baby carrot. Sounds like you to a T.
I mean, some of them eat small, you know.
Spread your legs, bitch.
Some are Pringle cans, you know.
Spread your legs, bitch. That's all you're good for. You're just a cum dumpster. That's how women are treated in this world. You're just a broodmare. You're just there to put babies in. And if you get pregnant and you have ectopic pregnancy, fuck you, bitch. Die. We'll just let you fucking die of sepsis. Because you didn't give the baby a place to stay in your uterus. How dare you, you bitch. You crazy bitch.
That is fucked, isn't it? There's women on the Supreme Court, you know, and they fucking let that shit go through the Dobbs. Kagan, you know, what's her name? Kagan, Sotomayor.
Probably because they were forced to by men and their threats.
I mean, maybe, yeah, maybe.
Because that's all men know how to do is threaten you and make you feel insecure.
Jason, she's talking about you. I know you're agreeing with her, but she's actually describing how you make her feel. Are you listening?
Do they make you feel alive like you're a princess? That you're loved? No, they can't do that!
I don't want to be treated like a princess. I want to be treated as an equal with my partner. And I would hate to spend my whole life with a man taking care of me, never have my own career, never have my own life, my own friends, my own experiences, because I married some man who took care of me, and my life at whatever time I die will mean nothing. I'll leave no legacy to my children. I don't want to be swept off my feet and taken care of. Yeah, it sounds nice in when you say it, but if you think about it, it's not that great of a life, because then you did nothing. You didn't earn that money. You spent it, but you didn't earn it. You have nothing to show for anything. If you have no career, nothing. I don't understand that mentality. I'll never get it.
Controversy and division and contempt is more important. War. God, I wish women would do us a favor and close their legs and say no to men. You want me to put babies in this world? No.
Oh, but you did do that. You did bring babies into the world, Shannon, and you lost them to that man who's degrading you in front of everybody. So think about it. Was it worth it? Was letting Rev back in the house worth it? Because I bet you right now in this very moment, you were wishing you had your boys there instead of that jackass you are quote unquote married to.
Not if they're going to end up like pieces of shit like you.
I'm a piece of shit?
Are you a man?
Yeah, I am. Point taken.
I wish I was alone. I wish I was on a spaceship alone, away from people.
I am a man, but
and their abusive ways.
I am a man, but I'm a man that loves you.
You're barely a man, Jason, and you don't love her at all, because if you did, you would never call her names like that. And I know that we make jokes and stuff, but we're not with the woman. We're not living with her. She's not our quote unquote wife. You know, it's just, love doesn't hurt. And I learned that the hard way after 2 failed relationships. One was a marriage and one was a relationship. Both were violent. And those 2 people didn't love me. You don't hurt people you love. You don't hurt them physically or mentally or emotionally. You just don't.
Yeah, why don't you start treating me like you love me?
I know I fucked up, but I do love you.
Yeah, okay. I don't believe it.
Okay.
I believe actions, not words.
I know. And that's the way it should be.
Words are meaningless when you keep doing the same thing over and over again. That gets me to hate you.
I know, and I'm sorry, and I need to be medicated. I do.
Yeah, but you do nothing to help yourself.
Well, I'm gonna.
And then you blame me why you can't help yourself.
No, it's just true, honey. You can't fight yourself. I have to be here all day.
Did he just say you can't wipe yourself, so I have to be here all day? Isn't there, and I'm being totally serious, I'm not trying, it's going to sound like I'm being facetious, but I'm not. Isn't there a thing on Amazon that is something you can put on a regular toilet that acts like a bidet? I'm pretty sure there is. I'm almost positive there is. If not, I imagined it, but I think it is. Maybe throw that on the wish list. I would even be willing to buy that for them. So she at least had that, but that's an excuse. He does not sit at home all day waiting for her to use the restroom to wipe her. Like, that's just an excuse as to why he doesn't do anything with his life ever, or ever get anything done that he says he's going to do. He's got to stay home. If that's what he said, if I misheard it, please correct me. But it sounded like, I can't go anywhere because you can't wipe yourself, which is ridiculous.
But you're starting to get good services now, so maybe I can get time to get help, you know?
No, I thought I wasn't disabled, Jason, but yeah, I can get services for a disabled person. That's interesting.
No, I didn't mean that. You are disabled. You are.
Go in the corner, bitch, and stand there. Hey, disabled woman, go walk to the corner.
I do think you need to move more, Mike.
You know what you meant.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But I do think you need to move more.
Well, good. I've been saying I need a fucking walker.
Yeah, the doctor hasn't done shit. I know. But maybe that'll change now.
Maybe I'll move more if I had something where I don't feel like I'm gonna fall down.
You have better health care now, and maybe you'll get all of this stuff now, baby.
Maybe if my legs didn't shake so much, maybe I'd feel a little steady.
Our legs were not meant to carry 600 pounds of weight on them. That's why you are in that situation. And if you're getting services, why can't you just go to a medical equipment center and get a prescription from your doctor for a walker? That's where you get it. And then you go to a medical equipment store and you pick out a nice shiny walker. It's pathetic that you have to do that, but if it would help you move around, I would think it would be a good idea. But again, something the doctor just didn't even touch on. Right? Okay.
I know.
But yeah, I'm not disabled. I can walk. I can do all this shit.
No, you can't. You can't.
You say that now.
I didn't mean that. I know you're disabled, honey.
Telling me all week how I need to take a Kevorkian vacation.
No. You're for that. You're for euthanasia.
You have been essentially all week been telling me I need to die.
I truly hope she's exaggerating, and I can't even imagine what he would have said, but again, this is not love, okay?
And you've been saying it about yourself.
And then you say you love me.
I do love you.
Yeah, but you want me to die?
No. No.
Then why would you say something like that to someone?
Why do you say you want to die constantly, honey?
Because I can!
Okay.
Yeah, Jason, when someone says they want to unalive themselves or just be unalived, period, don't agree with them. Please don't agree with her. That's not a good idea. That's a bad idea. Don't agree. She can say that about herself, that she wants to unalive herself. You don't then get to agree with her, okay? That's not the way we talk to each other. That's a bad choice.
Fair enough.
Maybe if I didn't have it shoved in my face like you do to me, maybe I wouldn't feel that way.
No, you say it about yourself every day. I don't do shit.
Take a Kevorkian fucking vacation.
You're for that. You say it yourself.
I hope I do die, then you can have these shitty fucking women who throw themselves at you.
That's what this comes down to. Is me being with other women. You're obsessed with it.
Hey, you can be with these shitty fucking women that throw themselves at you, and then you can see how a real abusive woman's gonna be like.
I want you.
These shitty little fucking whores.
Yeah, you're right. Okay? I love you.
Notice me, senpai, notice me.
Yeah, I know.
I have a very hard time believing that. I don't know any woman that would throw themselves at Rev. I think that he's being trolled. I don't think that that's actually happening, in my honest opinion.
I want you.
That bitch Ansia saying, I enjoy seeing you get your karma. Fucking whore. So maybe you'll get your wish and I'll die, and you can be with these shitty fucking bitches. But no, if they're coming on to men who are married on the internet, they're probably going to cheat on you too. There. Now you can really see how it is to be with someone. Be cheated on. Because that's what people like to do in this world, is cheat. And cause people anguish by cheating. I'm glad I'm not like you guys. I'm glad I don't think between my legs. I take pride in that I don't think between my legs. I take pride that my actions aren't fueled by getting laid. Because that seems to be the only thing that matters to people nowadays, is getting laid, even though that's how all of us are here, because our parents got laid. And you make it like it's some fucking big deal in life to get laid. When everyone fucks. You act like you're some kind of stud. Some kind of bitch. Some kind of thought because you get laid.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm a big bitch or a thought. I couldn't care less about that. Most women don't.
It's easy to get laid. It's easy to be thought of as a sexual being. Ever thought about challenging yourself? Having a little pride with your body? And not putting yourself out there? Like that?
Do I need to remind you that you had an OnlyFans? You and Jason had an OnlyFans, okay, Shanny? And it was your idea. So you're proud of yourself? When most of us haven't done an OnlyFans, so how proud can you be?
And then you bitch and cry if someone cheats on you. Maybe you shouldn't have cheated. Why are you bitching and crying when someone cheated on you when you cheat too?
But I guess it was okay for you to still be married to Chris and be having fun times with Jason, right? Right? Those kinds of, that kind of phone fun time. You know what I mean, right, Loveys? You know what I mean.
Hypocrite much? I don't do that. What I do is I reflect what the world gives me. I put light on it. And I say, this is mankind. An over-sexual, brute, insensitive piece of shit race. Who puts himself before God, as always.
True.
You have no spiritual sight, so you can't see anything spiritually meaningful. I take chastity as spiritually meaningful.
Amen.
Because when I'm not spreading my legs, I'm giving honor to God.
Amen.
When I'm not giving in to the flesh, I'm giving honor to God. No. No. You show your bodies off, and you beg people who are already taken to take you, and then you expect to be treated better than their significant other. Good luck with that.
You're spitting truth on.
I despise mankind. All mankind wants is bullshit, blood from their wars, and an over-sexualized culture to warp it so they can be easily controlled. You see all meaning and spirituality go out of the window. All your nonsense, I love God, goes out of the window. Because you're looking at a human being as an object instead of a person.
Not all men are like that, and I know that for a fact. Not all men are like that, and I could see why you would think they are, but that's just the men that you pick, Shan.
And then you call me the devil. When I look at people as people, persons, not as objects. And you hate me because I speak the truth. You hate me because I reflect your own shit back at you. Seethe. Wail and gnash your teeth, because that's what you're going to be doing in hell. Because you decided to put yourself in God's position and put yourself above others. Me, I'm not above anyone. I'm not below anyone either. But do I like mankind? No. No. I see them a despicable man-child race who can't grow the fuck up and learn to stop doing things that are undignified.
Well, you decided to get with a 30-something-year-old virgin who had been sheltered his whole life, but happened to have a whole shitload of money. And now we're here, and now every man is the worst on the planet. Jason never got to go and explore other experiences with women other than you. And I'm not excusing him because he's supposed to be committed to you. That's what he says. But he's not, because he never sowed his wild oats. So am I surprised that he does stuff like this? No, not at all. He's extremely immature and extremely inexperienced. He just has Shanny and nobody else. So what did you think was going to happen?
And you hate my contempt for it? I could give a fucking shit. Because if you're mad at my contempt, you're going to be even more mad at God's contempt.
You don't get to tell people that they're going to hell. You don't make that decision. And I'm not afraid of God's contempt. I know who I am, and I know what my relationship is with my higher power, and you can't change that.
You gotta make them feel really low so you can feel better about yourself. And you laugh about it, and you get cocky about it. And you feel like you're better than other people because of it.
You're spitting some good truth, man. I hope people are listening to this because you're preaching good.
Oh, Jason, shut up. Go lift some gallons of water or cement and go drool over some emo e-girl online and shut your mouth. Okay? You're preaching really good. She doesn't want to talk to you. She's a little pissed off at you at the moment, and I don't blame her.
Why? Am I convicting you?
For being a man and an asshole? Yeah, you are.
But I'm just a lowly woman. I'm just a cunt. I'm just disgusting and pathetic. I know nothing.
Not true.
The only thing I know is how much I despise mankind. For their worthless, thoughtless words. Already broken-hearted person. The Bible promises he's close to people who are broken-hearted. I talk to God every day. Do you? I bet you don't. But you'd rather talk to some whore on the internet than talk to God. Bet you're more into talking about other people on the internet than actually talking to God. I also guarantee that you don't pray for your enemies. I can guarantee that your heart is full of vengeance. I can also guarantee that you want to talk about other people's behaviors without seeing your own ugliness and trying to help it. My ugliness in me, everything All of it is nothing but sorrow and grief. There's no hatred in me. There's no vengeance in me. Just sorrow and grief because mankind can't seem to grow the fuck up and join being an actual humanitarian.
Oh God, I'm so over this. Shannon, you're not a prophet, okay? You're a human, which makes you part of mankind who you hate so much. So you hate your own species. That makes so much sense. Stop with the biblical nonsense.
Be an actual humanist. Be an actual lover of people. I'm told I'm no good on the daily by everyone.
That's because you don't make any effort to make any kind of connection with another person, especially women. I tried to reach out to you years ago and told you I would never make another video on you and I was going to treat you like a human being and stop reacting to you. And you flipped out on me and made a horrible video about me. And you don't want people to like you, obviously, because when people try, and that took a lot. It took a lot for me to do what I did to reach out to you. And your reaction was so nasty that it's like, never mind. That's fine. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. You don't do that to the people that come into your chat, and that's why people aren't a huge fan of you. I'm sorry. You have to treat people kindly to get that back.
And you expect a smile on my face. You expect me to be happy. You expect too much. You can't treat people like dirt and expect them to be happy with you. Psychos. You're probably going to get diseased because you can't stop spreading your legs.
You are so filled with resentment and hatred that it engulfs your entire personality and makes you into a witch.
Probably already diseased. Do not touch God's anointed. And you'll see it. You'll see it.
Hey, hon, do you need anything?
Hey, hun, do you need anything? Did he really just ask her that? Yeah, she needs you to go away from her. That's what she needs. Distance from you, like as if nothing's going on right now. You need anything? I'm running by the store. Gotta get more smokes and more booze for tonight with other people's money. Keep going.
Peace.
I hear you, but do you want me to, get you, do you want me to heat up some pizza for you or anything?
Why do you want to do anything for me after threatening you'll never help me again?
I didn't mean that shit. I love you, and I'm sorry. I really am. I love you, honey. You're preaching fire, not very good stuff. God speaking right through your mouth. They don't like it, though. That's some conviction, you know?
I don't care if they don't like it. That's their problem that they have to fix within themselves.
Yep, repent. Jesus is coming. Do you want foods, or are you okay?
No! I'm not hungry. You know I don't get hungry when I'm upset.
Okay.
You know I don't get hungry when I'm upset. You should maybe get upset a little bit more, and then maybe you'd be able to walk a little bit better.
Just checking on you, hon.
Pretend you're nice to me in public.
Oh, my God.
Private, it's another story. I gotta pretend I'm a good guy somehow.
Oh, my God.
Boy, would I've loved to hear you say those things to me in private.
Did this morning.
Yeah, and then you went on a tangent of how horrible and disgusting I am. Well, you know what? Talking about how all the women want you is piggish.
I do nothing to try and make up with you.
Yeah, you make up with me, and then you treat me like shit again.
Because you don't get big.
Well, it is piggish!
I'm gone, dude. Whatever. Right!
Well, it's funny. You can say whatever you want to me, but I say something to you, I'm the devil. treat me like shit, have me cry all day, and then, I'm sick of this. I want you to like me again. Yeah. How about not treat me like shit? And I wouldn't be like this. I wouldn't feel like this. But it's nice you say it in public. I'll tell you this. Witches have more kindness than Christians.
Oh my God, we've heard this already. Is it the memory loss that's kicking in again? We've already heard this.
Witches are more kind than Christians. Don't you find it weird that witches are more nice to me than Christians? Muslims are more nice to me than Christians? You wonder why people don't find Christ anymore. It's because of your own actions. You wonder why people lose faith. It's because you do not know how to exhibit the kindness, grace, and mercy that Christ did. You're not Christians.
I know this is excessively long, but I'm cutting out as much dead air and as much God talk as I possibly can because I'm not interested, and neither are you guys, I'm sure.
You say you are because you think it makes you look good, and it doesn't. Because people like me see actual kindness from witches. From Muslims. Well, you bitch about the witches, and you bitch about the Muslims, but at least they have kindness. At least they exhibit Christ a lot more than you do.
They rate with kindness, absolutely. That's yours now.
The believers show the man on the side of the street with disdain. Oh, I'll pray for you. They never helped the person, got them back on their feet.
Plenty of people have helped you guys, and yet you're still not, neither of you are on your feet. It's not other people's jobs to get you back on your feet when you don't do anything to help yourselves.
You don't like that? Suck it. Suck it. All life is precious, and you refuse to see it because you want to put yourself above others. Well, how do you feel that someone beneath you or you deem beneath you is speaking? You like it? You like that I despise you? You like that I see the hatefulness in you? Do you like it? Do you like me beaming that fucking light on your heart and showing how damned you are? Because you refuse to actually be a human? You'd rather be demonic? You'd rather be hateful and contentious? Fine, hate me for it. I don't care. I'll go in the devil's face and tell him how much of an evil fuck he is. And I don't give a shit about my life. I'll die for that cause.
You're always so talking about unaliving, being unalived. You wait till that day finally comes for you, Shannon. You're going to be terrified.
I'll die telling the devil he's an evil fucking shithead.
Hey, Shan, I pinned some that Sabella put up there. You might want to look at that.
What'd she say? I don't have my glasses.
Okay, honey. She gave a number for a DV shelter for you, if you want to go. Okay?
Oh, finally, that shit is over with. First of all, you really just went up to her and said, hey, Sabella put a women's shelter's number up and you should really call and go? And where is she going to go, Jason? You think she wants to go to a woman's homeless shelter? Because there's no one to wipe her behind there. There's no one that's going to make her food or bring her cigarettes or any of those things there. I would know. I work very closely with women's shelters. You have very, very little. Why would she want to go there, Jason? Why? because you want her to go there, because you realize that this is an anchor. She is an anchor, and you will never get past where you are right now with that anchor attached to your ankle, ever.
Because I don't want to do this to you anymore. I know how fucked I am in the head, and I'm sorry. So, for real, I pinned it.
I understand why Isabella was so angry all those years.
Why?
Because Bruce treated her like shit.
Did he? I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
He was a drunk, too.
Okay. I get it. I knew nothing about that stuff. Honey, I am so sorry. I'll say it publicly, privately, whatever. I love you and I'm sorry. And I am going to get help. I promise you, tomorrow, I'm going. Okay?
You're going to be in jail tomorrow.
If I am, I am. That's fine, too. I'll get help there. I will.
You're so worried about me not having anyone, and then you do this.
I do what?
Then I'm not going to have anyone when you're in jail.
No, but you will. You have good health care. They'll probably send someone out here.
Probably not. No one gives a damn about me.
Honey, you got good health care now. You do. Because you are disabled, and they recognized it, First thing tomorrow, when I wake up, I'll make calls, and I'll try and get people to be here for you if I have to go to jail. You know what I mean? I love you. And you're preaching fire. Good stuff.
You want to hate me? Fine. But at least I'm not like you. At least I don't do what you humans do. At least I don't go out of my way to break God's heart and do the things he tells you not to do. Like you, Gary Moore. Always the revenge thing. Always the vengeance thing. I told you a long time ago, your vengeance is going to be your undoing if you don't repent. And it will be.
Why do we need to bring G-Man up? He's not involved in any of this. Leave G-Man alone.
I mean, do you really want to tempt the Lord to spit you out of his mouth and tell you practice iniquity? You dumbass. And you, Carrie, you complain and say you're a believer in Christ, but you treat me like trash. You don't show any quality of Christ. What quality of Christ have you shown? Have you shown me compassion? Have you shown me empathy? No. You have dollar signs in your eyes, and treating me bad gets you money, and you think you're going to get grace from Christ when you go to heaven for it?
Right.
Ha! Get away from me, you who practice iniquity. That's what you're going to hear on Judgment Day, Carrie.
Amen.
Because you do every day go out of your way to touch God's anointed. All you people say you believe in Christ and you treat someone horribly. You don't love your enemy.
I wonder if Carrie realizes how good of a friend she could have had with you.
You don't love your enemy. You practice deception. You practice bearing false witness against someone. You practice contention and division and poison in the well. You practice gossiping. You practice harassing and abusing mankind. You practice manipulation, Carrie. You practice iniquity.
No, she got on and what she wanted didn't happen, which is you leaving me. She treated you the way she did. You see? They make money. Money. Disgusting. You're a Christian? Yeah, right.
We all watched Carrie be your friend, Shanny, and it wasn't about money to her then. She came online and told her story, and whatever happened after that happened. Get over it.
Sabella is way more Christian than you. Sabella actually does have empathy. She does practice empathy. I have seen it multiple times, even though there's been multiple times I've been pissed off at her.
I've shown both of you empathy, and I can't stand either one of you. So, there's that, I guess.
And she does listen, and she doesn't post everything you say to them in private. Because God knows she has a shit storm of Skype messages from me. Because we were friendly once. She told me her problems, I told her my problems. But I don't have to tell you any of this. I could be completely silent, and you'll hear the same words on Judgment Day from God. You're welcome, I tell you to repent now. Is my word comforting? Absolutely not. Because I'm rebuking every single one of you right now who has fucked with me and done everything in your power to hurt me.
No, guys, this is not performance art. This is real.
The eviction day wasn't performance art either when you spit in Shanny's face. Remember that, Rev? No, none of it was performance art. That was another lie to cover up your horrific behavior online that you don't want people talking about.
You wish it was performance art. You wish you had that little thing where you could be like, oh, this isn't real. We aren't actually being convicted. Yeah, you are. Jesus Christ is going to force you to bow your knee to him if you like it or not.
Amen.
Amen. She's kind of directing it at you, Rev. You should listen.
Amen.
Will you shut the hell up already?
You just need more excuses to be unkind. Because you like being unkind. You get off being unkind. You get off at being mean and miserable to someone. It's thrilling to you. Makes you feel good to put someone down so you can feel better. Those who dishonor people don't deserve honor. Those who dishonor others deserve rebuke and told they need to repent from their evil deeds. All I am is a woman who is pretty much bedbound.
Yeah, you're almost bedbound by your own decision making. Okay? By the way you treated your body. That's why you're almost bedbound.
Trying to have some kind of solace from the torment of her life.
The torment of her life. You're so tormented, Shanny. You have it so hard. It must be really hard waking up and having absolutely zero responsibilities in your life.
And I agree with them, because it would have been better if I was aborted than to feel all this misery and pain, all this sorrow and grief.
I love you.
I get told how disgusted I am and how pathetic I am every day of my life. And you want me to be happy? Ha! No one can be happy with those circumstances. No one can feel peace in their heart like that. No one. And you don't only do it to humans, you do it to animals too. I've seen videos of dogs and cats starved to death because they're treated like they're garbage, like their life isn't precious. I wasn't brought into this world with 2 loving parents like most people are.
Oh, stop it with the parents thing. That's so ridiculous. You know what? You don't understand what other people are going through or who they grew up with. So most people did not grow up with loving parents. You're very lucky if you did. So stop feeling sorry for yourself.
Why do I smell alcohol?
What?
Why do I smell alcohol?
I don't know. There's no alcohol, honey. I'm drinking my monster.
Yeah, right. I've been lied to about that, too. It's amazing how people want trust after them lying to you and deceiving you. It's amazing. They demand it from you.
So am I your enemy?
And you sure act like it.
Wow, when I've done nothing but give you love in the chat.
Well, you didn't do it in private, so...
There is something wrong.
Oh, there it is again. There's something wrong with me.
There is.
I'm not even reading the chat, Jason.
You need therapy, Jan, and so do I.
A therapist ain't gonna do nothing but validate the fact that I have the right to feel disdain toward people who treat me bad.
Spiraling against the one person that's here to help you.
How do you help me when you call me every name in the book?
Yeah, I'm done. Have fun.
I'm glad you do it in public.
You won't hear from me again.
The Pharisees told how wonderful they are in public, too.
Again,
Yeah, because you can't do it in private, can you? That's why I'm keeping this live stream on, because I know as long as this live stream on, I'm going to be treated with a little decent respect. As soon as it goes off, though, I'm back to being a pig and disgusting.
So start recording him then, Shannon. So start recording him. So God, if you ever needed it for a police report, you have it. If that's how he's actually speaking to you and treating you.
You want it public? You want it public?
Why don't you, honey? You've already said it 1 billion times to me today.
Do you want it public?
Oh, are you threatening me?
Roll your eyes some more.
See? Told you he's full of it. Oh yeah, punch things. That'll make me feel very secure.
That was the sound of Rev punching a wall, because it sounded like a big fly just accidentally bumped into the wall with those chicken arms that he's got that he's so proud of. He's punching a wall like a freaking hormonal teenager who doesn't know how to control his emotions. How mature.
I haven't tried to make you feel secure, and you're going to continue to bully me?
I'm not bullying you.
Yes, you are.
How?
How? You're lucky. I'm a nice guy.
Oh, what are you going to do if you weren't a nice guy? That you haven't done to me before.
Should I tell publicly what you've done to me privately?
Oh, please do. Please, please do.
In Colorado? Oh, roll your eyes again. You want to make me your enemy, I'll be your worst enemy.
You already were, so what difference does it make?
Oh, I was your enemy when I took you and your kids in.
I love that the mask is falling off.
Huh? When I took you and your kids in?
Enjoy the mask.
You remember that?
It fell off, people.
You
Enjoy
remember that?
Enjoy it.
You remember when I took you in my home? Huh? You remember that? You remember when I'm continually, every day, defending you to my uncle and keeping you under this roof?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. You should be very grateful.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, baby carrot, that was your decision to make, okay? You chose to bring her and her children into your home. That was a choice you both made. Now you're going to use it against her? Typical behavior of Jason.
Sure.
Sure.
I'll feel grateful that you treat me shit.
Sure.
I'll be so grateful for it.
Sure.
Thanks for treating me like shit.
How do you treat me?
Usually, I'm quiet and I try not to bother you.
You ignore me.
Because I don't want to be yelled at.
Right. Is that the reason you ignore me?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, look at you now.
Yeah, because you're continually treating me like your enemy. So you got one if you want one.
Well, you treat me like shit. Well, there you go. So continue to treat me like shit. It's not a difference.
Yeah? I have a question for you. Do you have like a secret stash of shit that you take? Because you have acted wasted for the past, I don't know, 5 days.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, Rev, that's just the Tylenol PM that she takes. Shanny's very medicated at all times. Don't question it.
Maybe I'm sick and exhausted and tired of being bullied by people.
Oh. Because you really do act very fucking wasted.
Or maybe you're just accusing like the devil.
Well, you accuse me, why do I smell alcohol? I don't know, because you want to.
I do smell alcohol.
Do you? Maybe you smell a monster. Because you're drinking one.
I had a significant other who was an alcoholic, and he used to say the same thing to me when I said I smelled alcohol. He would say, "It's just my Monster that I'm drinking." No, it's not.
Now that smells like alcohol, all right.
It can. Yeah.
Okay.
It can.
Sure, hun. See, that's how I'm usually treated in private.
You want it public, right?
Bullied and
I do that all the time, right,
threatened.
Shan? When I'm wiping your ass,
and embarrassing me.
right? And I wipe
Condescending
your
down
ass,
to me.
and I love you every fucking day, but twist it for the drama, because you're a fucking drama queen.
Uh-huh, sure.
The song, A Perfect Circle?
Sure.
The outsider, you.
Yeah, sure.
Yup.
I know I'm the outsider. I don't belong in this world.
Yeah.
Never have.
Narcissistic, drama queen, craving fame and all its decadence.
Oh, isn't that funny coming from the guy that thinks he's going to be famous on YouTube and actually said, I have a video of it. I didn't post it for you guys yet, but I will. It's short, but he calls himself a celebrity in it, and that this just comes with celebrity life. I swear to God, I almost fell on the floor when he said it.
Uh-huh.
That's you.
Uh-huh.
You liking the fame? You got like 400 people in the room. You never did that on your own, did you?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You want an enemy?
It's not like I had a fucking person who cared. See? Point given that people choose evil over good. That's proof. Sounds like there's someone on our porch. Like he loves me, in private he hates me. And I'm just supposed to put a good face on. It's okay, he doesn't do anything. Looks like your girlfriend wants to talk to you. You're Norway Shanny.
That's a fake answer.
I don't want this fucking shit. It's poison. Thanks for wasting your money on poison.
Fucking Zionist company, too. Gross.
It belongs in the fucking trash, because that's what it is trash. McDonald's is poison. So if you send me McDonald's, you're telling me to eat poison. And I'm not going to. Your words are poison and your actions are poison. Blessing and a curse comes out of your mouth. Oh, I love you. Oh, you're trash. I hate you. I'm going to be your worst enemy. Okay. Good to know that's where your love lies. If you don't get your way and instant happiness and forgiveness, oh, no. I'm back to being trash.
Because you treat me like trash.
Why? Why should I take your words as truth when you do the opposite? Nobody truly loves me, and their actions show it. I'm Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. And I'm like, why aren't you staying awake for me? And they all do their own thing. I'm bleeding from my pores and crying my eyes out. They ignore the Lord. Their supposed Lord, they ignore. But it's a lot better to be online. He at least decently, somewhat behaves. Instead of going full course.
Why do you keep hitting that thing like that?
I'm not, I'm just leaning on it.
Well, stop it.
No, my back hurts.
Well, lay down or something, hon.
Rev really goes from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde, doesn't he? That's not bipolar, by the way. That he claims it is, it's not. Stop it! Well, then why don't you lay down, hun? Like, what? What the
Everything hurts on me. I don't get a break from that either, of not being in physical pain. So let's just make Shannon's pain worse by emotionally distraughting her.
Honey, if your back's hurting, lay down, okay? For real. Okay?
Why don't you show me how much of an enemy you can be?
No, if you're going to be nice to me, I'll be nice to you.
Oh, so I have to be the one nice first, right?
You treated me like shit all day when I've been trying to make up with you all day.
You've been calling me every name in the book all day.
You called me a pig when I said I apologized to you. Can you forgive me? That's what I said in the morning. And you called me a pig.
Yeah, and you went back to old behavior.
Of course, because I'm bipolar, dude. That's going to happen.
Jason, if you ever hear this, you make me sick. You make me sick to my stomach. Stop with your bipolar lie. Stop using that as an excuse for your disgusting behavior. No, that's just who you are.
Well, good. For you.
Can you accept my apology for what happened yesterday?
And today?
No, you started that because
I started
Yes, you
it,
did,
yeah.
because you called me a pig in the morning. Can we end this and be friends again?
What's friendship to you?
Love.
What's love to you?
Unconditional caring for someone.
Yeah.
Which I do.
Ha.
Unconditional.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Fair enough. I'll work on that.
Like you've been working at it all these years?
I showed you unconditional love when I opened my house to you. Shanny, I'm trying to help you. You are spiraling, and I'm trying to help you out of that. I love you.
Threaten me and punch me some more. Maybe that'll convince me.
It's because you kept doing that, man. Dum, dum.
Oh, you're making excuses for being abusive? That seems like you. That seems just like you.
Lay down, honey. If you're really tired, lay down, babe.
How can I go to sleep when someone's yelling at me and calling me disgusting and vile names?
Yell at you. I'm not going to do anything like that. If your back is hurting, lay down, honey. Okay? I'm not going to do anything to you. Except love you.
Uh-huh. Give him 5 minutes, he'll go back saying how horrible I am. I want out. I don't want to experience the internet no more. I don't want to experience a shitty man who just wants to hate on me in private and then tell people in public that he loves me. I want to be in a safe environment where I can be myself and I'm allowed to be myself without being shamed or threatened or treated negatively. And something tells me this place isn't here on Earth, because I've never seen it. I get hate. That's all I get, is hate. God sees it. God sees your words. God hears your words. God sees the thoughts in your head. I truly hope I fall asleep one day and never wake up. I've always felt trapped and controlled. I never felt free and loved. There's always something wrong with me. And it's funny. I don't do what you people do. Usually when I see a flaw in a person, I overlook it, ignore it the best I can. Because I know I have flaws. I'm not so impolite where I'll point it out and hate on a person for having flaws. But every flaw I have is overanalyzed and thrown in some kind of shadow of darkness. You want compassion from me, but show me no compassion. You want empathy from me, but show me no empathy. You want kindness from me, but show me no kindness. It's amazing all the things people expect of me, while they can't do it themselves. I can be kind. I can be merciful. I can be empathic.
Wait, I thought you were a hyper empath. That was the lie you were telling us the other day. Now you can be empathetic? Wow.
I can be kind. I can overlook flaws. But I'm never given credit for it. No. What's focused on me is when I'm fed up and I finally say something and be assertive. And then I'm thrown under the bus. And told how disposable I am.
Why are you looking for love? Why are you still searching? If I'm not enough, where will you go, child? Tell me, where will you run? To where will you run? 'Cause I'll be by your side whenever you fall. Dead of night, whenever you call. Please don't fight these hands that are holding you. My hands are holding you. Look at these hands in my side. They swallow the grave. On that night when I drank the world's sin so that I could carry you in and give you life. I want to give you life. 'Cause I'll be by your side whenever you call. Dead of night whenever you fall. Please don't fight these hands that are holding you. My hands are holding you at my side whenever you fall. Dead of night whenever you call. Please don't fight these hands that are holding you. My hands are holding you. I love you. I'll never you to know. I love you. I'll never let you go. And I'll be by your side.
Fucking cops are here.
Dead of night whenever you call. Please don't fight these hands that are.
Son of a bitch admitted to the cops that he's been drinking. Son of a bitch admitted to the cops that he was drinking.
Ooh, I haven't seen this part yet, so I'll watch it with you guys. But, yeah, he was drinking. We could tell, we could smell the alcohol from here.
You still want to say I'm a liar and an enemy? I'm such a liar. So where did you drink? This natty daddy? Since you want to continue to lie to me, Yeah, keep being in denial of that. Liar. I really wonder how long it's been going on because I've been smelling alcohol on your breath for days. How long have you been sneaking behind my back?
A little bit.
Yeah, again. And then you wonder why I don't trust you.
I don't blame you, but I'm going to fix this.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm going tomorrow.
Good.
I'm going tomorrow, I promise.
And if I'm not here, you'll know why.
You do what you have to do, baby. All right?
Yeah, I'm done being abused by a drunk.
There you go. Good. I told you don't come here to my house back in 2018. Don't bring kids into this.
You go and try to make yourself seem like you're so innocent.
No, I admitted everything to them.
Yeah, to them, but everyone else you lie to.
What are you talking about?
You said online I was crazy for smelling alcohol.
Is it live? Is it?
Yep.
Cool. I lied. Yes. 1 can. Because my heart rate...
Isn't that interesting?
My heart rate was going to 110.
Isn't that interesting?
My heart rate was going to 110, honey.
Then go to the hospital.
You won't let me because you constantly...
Oh, yeah.
Cheating.
I'd much rather you drink and treat me like
I
shit
said
than go to the
all
hospital.
night.
Go to the hospital right now, then.
I'm going to go to Scranton Counseling tomorrow.
I told you yesterday to go to the hospital and you didn't.
No, I said, will you be okay if I go?
And I said, no, but go.
So you say no to that, and I'm supposed to just go.
No, I'm not going to be okay. When have I ever been okay?
You heard that, folks.
It's okay to be not okay.
No, it's not. When you're so suicidal every day, you say, I want to die. That's why they came again. Some woman from Michigan called and said, I want to kill myself. You have to stop doing that.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Nope.
Yes, you did.
Nope.
That's why they came here. Do you know what the cop told me to do? 302 you.
Do it.
Yeah.
302 Shannon, when you were the one that was just singing like a lunatic, I could see him saying that if she was talking about harming herself, but she's not the one acting out of control and like a lunatic, Jason, you are.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Because you are mentally
What are you gonna do? Drink more while I'm...
I don't have anything else.
Fucking sneak.
Yeah, I did.
Liar.
Yep, I lied.
Don't expect trust from me.
Yeah, don't expect nothing from me no more.
I haven't for a long time.
Yeah, good for you.
Shanny, he does absolutely everything for you because you can't do it yourself. So you're lost without him, just so you're aware.
You do expect me to wipe your ass, though.
No, you still have to go and put that in, huh?
Yeah. Because I take care of you.
Yeah. My 15-year-old son has a deeper voice than you, and that's the third time you've brought up wiping her behind to humiliate her.
Love, wash you when you lift your gut up to fucking let me wash you. Yeah.
When did this turn into my 600-pound life is my question. Who says that to someone when you lift your gut up so I can wash you? And this woman doesn't need to lose weight in her mind? Like, what's happening here? I'm so appalled by this. This is so toxic.
I love you. Huh.
Not love me enough to quit drinking. Or treat me decently like a human. Now I know why you've been treating me so bad.
No.
Now I know why you haven't been kissing me.
Wrong.
Or holding me at night.
Wrong.
You didn't want me to smell the booze on you.
Wrong.
Well, I guess I'm back to being the liar, even though I'm not lying about anything. I smelled booze, and you were like, no, you're crazy.
No, you were right.
Yeah.
You were right.
Use that male trope of, let's
Oh my God,
she's
male
a
trope.
bitch.
Male trope.
She's crazy. She's a slut.
I was lying to you because you can't handle me having 1 can to get my fucking heart rate down.
Maybe because that 1 can
No,
treats
it
me like
doesn't.
shit.
No, what?
What did I say?
I don't know.
You can't control yourself when you're drinking.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, you're a completely different person when you drink, and everyone sees it.
Wrong.
That's
One-
why they were saying you're drinking.
1
I know
can.
it. Yeah,
To
and you
bring my heart rate down.
go to the hospital.
I would if you could wipe your own ass.
I'm not shitting right now, am I?
So you can't go to the hospital even though you should because your heart rate is so high because Shanny might might poop. So you never planned on getting a job then. That was all lies. Oh, I fill out applications all the time. I go everywhere looking for a job. That was all bullshit. If you truly believe you can't leave the house in case Shanny needs to be wiped, that's ridiculous. I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. Someone buy her the bidet thing, please.
Go to the hospital! For what?
Your heart rate.
It ain't high because I had a can.
Yeah, so I get to deal with the drunk. The drunk abusive piece of shit I hate. God forbid I want the sober sweet Jason. No, I don't get that. I get the drunk evil piece of shit Jason.
I ain't drunk.
My ass.
I'm not drunk.
You're certainly not acting normal either.
Well, my normal, when I'm manic, is running around the fucking house like a goddamn nut, and that's not good for you either, is it? No, nothing is good enough for you.
Well, why don't you go to the hospital?
What the fuck are they gonna do for me? Huh?
Something.
Something?
Go. Go now.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it's all an
Fuck
excuse.
you.
It's all an excuse.
What's an excuse? What?
Your heart rate and
Oh,
everything.
it's an excuse? Everything's an excuse. Everything is
Can
an
you
excuse.
leave me alone and stop menacing me?
Fuck you. You are the most disgusting person next to Gary. You're right underneath him.
Yeah, I'm not menacing you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm not the one who lies.
Fuck off. Fuck.
Oh, no, I'm a whore again.
Yeah,
Another
you are.
male trope.
You are. I would have loved to see how much you flirted with that cop. Would have loved to see that.
I flirted with the cop.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
I don't think Shanny was flirting with the cop. Let's be real. And based on the way he just sounded, I 100% think he gets violent with Shanny. Because he sounds like he's ready to haul off and punch her in the face.
I flirted with the cop.
Yeah, because you get any attention from another man, you are on top of it.
Sure. Idiot. Thank you for keeping me company, guys. At least he's not going to hit me, as long as I'm online. The cop gave me a card for a woman's place. I'm going to be calling tomorrow. Because I'm done dealing with an abusive drunk who has no self-control. He claims how much he loves Jesus, and he lies to his wife's face
Condemn me
and
more.
calls her crazy.
There's your proof shown on camera.
Yeah. You condemn yourself. I'm just saying what you're doing. You condemn yourself. Sneaking around behind my back. Always calling me crazy when I'm not. Saying I'm lying about it when I'm not. No, I deserve peace and tranquility. I don't hurt anyone. I don't go out of my way to do anything to anyone. I mind my own business. I do my own thing. That's why I was told names all day and last night. He's been drinking behind my back.
And on top of that, he's been taking people's money under the ruse of that you guys needed food and that you didn't have anything to eat or drink and you were starving. And he was buying alcohol and cigarettes with that money.
And he's proud of it, guys. Trust me, he's proud of it. And the reason why he had to admit he was drinking, because the cops have been seeing him go to the booze store and get an alcohol for himself.
I highly doubt that the cops are tracking Jason's liquor store frequency, but I'm sure they smelled it on him when he started talking to them. It's most likely what happened.
That's why, because he got caught, and he has to admit to it. Jason doesn't suffer the consequences of his drinking. I suffer the consequences of his drinking. I get treated like shit. I wish I was capable of just going wild one night without facing the consequences of being yelled at and told how much of a slut I am. Even though I don't sleep with anybody. You can't really sleep with a man who gets limp dick because he drinks. And then uses me being sick as an excuse to not get the help he needs. Because he may say he wants help, but he really doesn't want it. Because if he actually wanted help, he'd get it. He can easily leave me to get a beer and cigarettes. He does make fun of me for being too fat all the time. You don't see it because it makes him look bad to the public. You want him to abuse me. That's why you encourage him to do it. You men and women of filth. Of demonic fucking shit. Like, he's feeling good. He's had his booze. He doesn't give a shit if he hurts me or not. I wish I could take a vacation away from everyone. I wish I was with Chantal in Thailand and just doing my own thing.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly where you'd like to be.
The obsession with Chantal is still very real, I see. And who the hell wants to be Chantal? Anyone? Anyone?
So you just lay out like a fucking whale with her.
Better to lay like a whale than be treated like garbage. Better to lay like a whale than be lied to He took everything from me.
I think you took plenty from him also, and if you're referring to your children, you did that. You were their mother. He's not their father. You were in charge. You made the poor decisions to lose your children.
Everything I loved has been taken away from me.
So, your dad was military. And you worked for the military too. You were assigned to be my handler.
She didn't serve in the military, okay? She didn't even make it through boot camp. Let's be real. Where is this going?
What?
It worked. You destroyed me.
I was designed to be your
You
handler.
were assigned by the government to be my handler. It worked.
Uh-huh. Is this some weird drunken paranoia now?
I'm drunk.
Okay, hon. Whatever you say.
But I'm going to be free soon.
At least I'm not believing like a lie like you are right now. That's pretty fucking crazy sounding. I'm not a very good handler if I can't handle you, dude. I can't even walk.
You did everything you were supposed to do. Make me go broke.
Yeah, and I had no discussion with government entities over this. It just happened. Right?
I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
You're not thinking clearly at all. You're acting delusional.
I can see all obstacles in my way.
Okay, hun. Enjoy your delusion. What you gonna do? Give him more money so he can drink more, guys? So he can abuse a fucking disabled woman more?
Or get more cigarettes for the abusive fucking woman I'm with.
I'm not abusive at all. I'm not the one who lies and sneaks and hides and do things behind my back. You've probably been talking to women behind my back too and sleeping with them. Like, I can't trust you one bit. You claim you're of God and you lie? Watch him not go to what he says he's going to go to tomorrow, too. You're probably drinking some more, aren't you, buddy?
Coffee.
Uh-huh. Demons. Humans are demons. And you think you're all good because you have demonic people supporting you in your alcoholism. And the cops are telling you stop it.
And I am.
Yeah? When are you going to stop lying to me? And sneaking behind my back? And then act I'm the bad guy in the relationship. Call me crazy for smelling alcohol, and I did. I mean, don't you have an ounce of fucking consciousness in you? Like, this is wrong, what I'm doing?
Yes.
This is ungodly behavior? Have you ever thought of that?
Is it ungodly behavior to try and bring my heart rate down?
You should have gone to the hospital, Jason. Like I've been telling you to.
How?
Get in your car or call 911.
And what are
Why, if you know that he's drinking and he's drunk, would you tell him to get in his car and drive himself to the hospital?
you going to do here alone?
Survive. What? You don't think about me when you go to get your drugs and your fucking cigarettes and your fucking booze?
My drugs?
Your booze?
My drugs?
Yeah, that's your drug.
Yeah, and you scream at me if you don't have your Delta.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do!
No,
Liar.
I don't.
Yes, you do!
Who's really yelling right now and screaming right now? Yeah,
God, I can't wait to be free of you. I cannot fucking wait.
You're gonna be crying like a baby,
I can't
getting drunk off your ass and killing
I am
yourself.
codependent, but I will
You're gonna end up killing yourself.
I will get free of you.
Yeah. I can't wait to be free from you too. I don't have to be around someone who calls me names and treats me like I'm trash
Praise God.
and expendable. I don't have to be around a man who brags about teenagers flirting with him. And lies to me about cheating, and then use some lame excuse that I blame you for cheating. And then lies to the audience and say, I can't go to the hospital because Shannon won't let me. And make it seem like I'm controlling you when I'm not. Obviously, I don't control you. You do whatever you want.
If I ask to go to the hospital and you tell me no, when I ask you, you're going to be okay, you think I'm going to go?
No, I'm not going to be okay. Did you want a negative answer where it's going to be like, yeah, I'll be okay? No, I'm not going to be okay. So go to the hospital. You don't give a shit. You want to break up with me. So why is going to the hospital a problem?
I don't want to break up with you.
You just said you can't wait to be free from me.
Yeah, because right now, you're continuing to attack me.
Because you lied to me and deceived me and said I was crazy.
Yes, to bring my heart rate down, I did.
I'd rather you go to the hospital.
What do you think they're going to do for me at the hospital with a high heart rate?
Probably give you an Ativan and let you sit there and calm the fuck down.
Oh, no. They're not going to give him an Ativan and let him settle down, especially knowing that he has alcohol in his system. They cannot give him a benzodiazepine, Shannon. You'd think you would know that of all people. That's not what's going to happen. They're going to send him home and tell him he's fine because he's fine. I think he says his heart rate at one point is 110. That's not, my heart rate's been 110. My heart rate's been way over that. And I didn't have to go to the hospital. So he'll be just fine.
All right. I'll go now.
And I want to thank whoever sent the McDonald's. That was kind.
It's your girlfriend from Norway.
No, it says Charlie H. Charlie H. You see the name?
Yeah, enjoy the poison.
I bless my food and eat it.
Yeah, I'm not eating poison.
Yeah, good for you. If you were starving, you wouldn't say that.
If I was starving, I still wouldn't eat that
You're
poison.
full of shit.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'd rather starve.
Yeah, right. How dare you touch my honeycomb ice cream?
You ate it all, so what the fuck are you complaining about? I didn't even have a taste.
You wouldn't take one.
Because I don't want to eat when I'm upset and sick.
Oh.
So go to the hospital. Do yourself a favor.
I'm gonna.
Yeah? I'm wondering when. You should tell them you've been treating your wife like shit, too.
I'll tell him more than that.
Yeah, go. Do it. I promise I'm not going to lie to you, sneak behind your back and drink while you're in the hospital like you did with me. He's not going. He's full of shit. He doesn't want to get help. He uses me as an excuse to not get help.
Why do you want to be alone in this house? You're going to get some guy to come over here and fuck your disgusting ass?
Oh my God. I can't believe he just said that. Yeah, that's exactly what she's going to do, Jason. She really looks like she's in the place to have a man over.
Is that what you're worried about? Usually the ones who point the fingers are the ones doing the things that they're accusing the other person of. I'm not the one who calls prostitutes to go fuck you in the park. You do that.
No, you're just the one.
You should worry about your own infidelity before you worry about mine.
You're just the one that let yourself become bedbound again by not moving.
Yeah, I let myself be bedbound. That's right. It's nothing to do with my illnesses. He's not going to get help, guys.
I took my wallet and keys. I'm going.
Yeah, okay.
I am.
Well, I hope to hear from you from the hospital.
I will call you. I'll try to. Say, watch for a call.
Yeah. That's where our money goes, to its fucking booze.
And your cigarettes.
Mm-hmm. He's probably not even going to go to the hospital. He'd probably go to someone's house and get drunk with them.
See, there you go.
Can't lie to someone and say they're crazy and then expect trust. Sorry, don't work that way.
Well, maybe you'll believe me when you get a call from the hospital.
Yeah, if only you'd go.
I am.
Sure you are. We'll see how long it takes before he comes back. He's probably going to get some more fucking booze and drink. It's not my first fucking rodeo with this dude and his bullshit. And I'm always blamed for his bullshit. And I'm really sick of taking up for the guy. I'm going to be calling that woman's place tomorrow. Maybe they can get me out of this situation. And I can finally focus on being happy again. I'm all alone and I have no one. But at least I can focus on myself.
Shiny, the only person you focus on is yourself now. So you want to do that more? Okay.
That's all that matters to me. He don't give a shit. He just wants to lie behind my back and drink. And be sneaky. And then preach about Jesus like he cares. Yeah, right. Aren't you getting sick of being lied to by him like I'm sick of being lied to? Aren't you sick of being gaslighted? I am. I'm sick of being told I'm crazy for smelling something I obviously have been smelling. And being treated badly because he drinks. He doesn't think he changes when he drinks. Haha. He's a fucking liar. Everyone sees it. He never gave a shit about me. And I'm just gonna be honest, this really has been the worst relationship I've ever been in. Always back and forth. I love you, I hate you, I want nothing to do with you, I love you, I hate you, I want nothing to do with you. My emotions and feelings constantly played with and lied to. It's amazing how many supposed believers in Christ act like the devil.
Wow, that's saying a lot. If this is the, don't mind my very loud child and my very loud dog's toy. If this is going to be another 15 minutes of her, do you hear this? This is what I live with. If this is going to be another 15 minutes of her feeling sorry for herself, I'm out. Like, I'm just going to skim it and see what it is. But if it's all this or biblical talk, I'm out. Like, shout. But if Rev does come back, I will be very excited. I didn't get to see the end of the live, even though I was in it. I'll tell you guys about that later.
I'm fed up being treated like shit. I'm fed up not being treated like a person. He didn't lie because I couldn't handle it. He lied because he knows what he's doing is wrong. I'm always an excuse for his poor behavior. Especially when I don't approve of his bad behavior. But yet I'm blamed for it. He tries to cheat on me and I'm blamed for it. He drinks and I'm blamed for it. Notice I'm to blame for his actions, but he's not to be blamed for his actions. Or he's a poor little fucking victim. Asshole.
It's not like we haven't been trying to point this out to you, Shannon.
I'm sending him money so he can get booze. That's nice. Isn't that funny? So sick. I didn't do anything. I don't feel good. I haven't felt good in days. Hey, Teddy Bear, why don't you do what you should be doing? Right. He went. He's gone. He left the house, man. I'm not starving, the dumbass. He eats all the fucking time. Shut up. How am I grifting anyone? I want the man sober and healthy. I want him to stop yelling. I should have gone for what? Thank you, Jules. I'm not provoking him in fights, asshole. Fuck off, Lon. You're an asshole. And you, BGTV. You're an asshole, too.
How dare you call my BGTV, my dear friend, an a-hole? How dare you? What, because he tells the truth about you? Is that why? Yeah, I wouldn't like that either.
Yeah, he left Krista. Fuck off, whore. I don't see you sticking up for someone and telling them not to treat people like trash. I wish I was high. I'm not. It's called depression. Do you know what depression is? I beg to be abused. Go fuck yourself. What a horrible thing to say to someone. No, I don't love chaos. Does it sound like I love it? Yeah, I know I haven't been looking. I haven't been looking good. It's called being sick. You're glad I have depression? You're a horrible person. Listen, I drank, was so mean to my husband, didn't mean any of it. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. If you know something you're doing is hurting your significant other, you probably should stop doing that thing that's hurting your significant other. I'm fed up. I'd be trying to gather all the important paperwork tonight while he's away and hide it. He has everything of mine in his wallet. He doesn't let me have it. I lost both of my parents within a few months. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, well, you know what? When someone's barking in your ear and you call them annoying, that's their problem, not yours. I'm not gonna apologize for him being fucking annoying. What did the cops say? That he's been drinking behind my back and telling me I need to go to a shelter. I did nothing wrong other than say I didn't like being treated badly. And if you have a problem with that, go to hell. I don't make him to apologize to me. Fuck off. How does making someone apologize to you is genuine? It's not. I want a genuine apology. Dumb shit. If I make him apologize to me, why don't I accept his apology? Dumb ass. No one's baited him, you stupid bitch. No. Well, you can go away, takedown man. Go fuck yourself, dude. I don't give a shit. Go talk your trash somewhere else, man. And probably I'm gonna go to a shelter. You don't know what I do all the time. And most of the time I'm crying and depressed and not loved. Thank you, Seaman Demon. I know soon you'll know peace and be rid of toxic people in your life. Thank you, Lori. I really need that. Am I gonna forgive him for this? I don't. I know I have to. But, like, I've been lied to and treated disrespectfully for so long by him, just for him to say I'm sorry and do it all over again. Like, there isn't true repentance with him. He doesn't really feel guilty. I know I can reorder my birth certificate, Sabella. Nobody, you ain't telling me the truth. How is being obnoxious and hateful to me telling me the truth? No, he didn't tell me where he was going. You're fighting with your man too. Men suck, Lord Wren. They suck. Thank you, Sabella. He has all my paperwork. Thank you. Fuck off, Ellie. Why do you have to condescend me like that? Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave. I'm probably gonna call in the morning. It's not open right now. Thank you, Sabella. No one gives a shit, Grandma. Go to hell. I'm a hostage in my own home. I feel like a hostage in my body. Yeah. I didn't do anything to myself. He's probably taken advantage of a lot of things from me. He obviously takes advantage of my trust.
The rest of this video is exactly what I thought it would be. Her laying there with half of her face showing, talking about absolutely nothing, and I really just wanted to capture the fight. I know I'm laughing. It's not funny. It really is not funny. Nobody deserves to be treated like that by their significant other. I don't care who that person is. How I feel about Shanny and Rev has nothing to do with how Rev should treat Shanny and vice versa. But I do think he's mean. I do think he's beyond frustrated with her. I don't think he wants to be with her. I think he wants to be with other women because he's never experienced that. And I don't see this relationship headed for the, happily ever after that she's looking for. When she said she was looking for a fairy tale, I mean, that just shows you the mentality of this woman. On what planet? That's why it's called a fairy tale. Because it's not real. It's not real. There is no such thing. There is no magic prince that's going to fall out of the sky and save you, and you just never have to do anything for yourself again. You have the closest thing to that right now, and you don't really appreciate it. And I kind of see why, because he's annoying. He annoys the hell out of me and everyone I know. But you chose him, and you care about him. In fact, funny enough, I'm now screen recording her most recent video that she just put up this morning about how much she misses Rev. So we're going to go over that next, okay? Because this couple, I'm extremely interested to see what happens with these two. I really am. I'm extremely, extremely excited to see where these two stunads end up, because it's all going downhill real quick for the both of them, and rightfully so. You don't get to sit on your ass for 3 years in Uncle Tommy's house and do nothing and blame everything on your disease that you were never diagnosed with, and it's the same old, but the way he speaks to her is gross. And it might have sounded like I was sticking up for her. I don't know if I was. I stick up for who I think is right in the situation, not who I like better. I don't like either one of them, so you guys know that about me. But I think I'm gonna go and do this most recent video. So you guys have the fight video, and you've probably all seen most of it. I know a lot of other creators already covered it. I'm always slow. I'm always last to the party. But you guys know that I have a lot going on with my mom, so I don't really have a lot of time to do all of this. So I do my best. I do my very best. But I love you guys, and I'll try to get the other video up for you today. It doesn't look like it's very long or very, whatever, but she's saying how much she misses him and how she hasn't heard from him, and she's so worried, and she just keeps looking at her phone when not even 2 days ago she was done with him. So it's like, this is just repeat. These two just completely repeat the same behavior, which is the exact definition of insanity. And I'll leave it there. Hit the like on your way out if you enjoyed this, please. I would truly appreciate it. And I'll be talking to you shortly. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.
Hey, to whoever may need this nugget of encouragement.